My length retention last year is literally the best I have ever experienced. That's to show you that this particular challenge actually works. So let me do a recap on my final challenge for last year. So starting off, I'm going to be starting off with a good protective hairstyle. For this challenge, if you want to know more about this challenge, this is a protective hairstyle challenge where I keep my protective hairstyle for 3 months and I don't take them out. So I don't retwist them because people were asking me if I actually retwist my hair or anything. I literally just keep my hair in my protective hairstyle in that routine on my hair. I don't take it down until 3 months. 3 months is up. So that's why picking a good protective hairstyle is very important for this type of challenge. When it comes to picking a good protective hairstyle, I always say that you know what type of hair you have and whether it's a good protective hairstyle or not. It helps to keep a good protective hairstyle for this challenge, because one thing about this challenge, if you pick the wrong protective hairstyle, you're going to experience so much damage on your hair. For me, I have fine hair, so I go with protective hairstyle that don't require extensions. I mostly do braids or twists, so it's very important to pick a very good protective hairstyle. Note that not all protective hairstyles are actually good for your hair. Like example, extensions. I don't like extensions because it actually causes more damage to my hair, and I realize my hair doesn't like it. So if you notice your hair breaking when you put in extension, you need to stop using extension and just focus on making protective hairstyles with your natural hair only. It has really helped in my length retention. Like when I stopped making braids, adding extensions to my hairline literally transformed. Like there was so much change. My hair doubled in size and I could see the length which I retained, and just it reduced breakage I experienced before. Just to summarize everything I said, pick a good protective hairstyle, because if you don't do this, like everything is, even taking down your hair too is part of, like taking down your hair after the 3 month challenge, you're going to see so much breakage damage, which is literally the point of doing this challenge. Is about this challenge is about you retaining length and having a healthy hair. So you're having hair growth, whether it's a healthy hair or having a longer hair, just being consistent in whatever your hair goals are this year. So I don't know about you, but this year my goal is waist length. So guys, we're going to be doing this together. And also, it's very important to note that it's always important to prep your hair before you actually do a protective hairstyle. And what I mean by doing that is just by doing your routine, washing your hair, deep conditioning, doing the LOC method, which is liquid oils and cream, just locking in that moisture so your hair can be prepped for that protective hairstyle. Know that a healthy scalp and clean hair is very important when it comes to doing this challenge. It make sure your hair is good and in order. In a protective hairstyle, it's important that you move on to the next thing I did for my hair. I'm going to be talking about the treatment, my wash day, my moisture routine, basically everything I did to help my hair grow and be thick. I just have a healthy hair because it's very important to have good routine. So the first thing we're going to be talking about is my wash day routine. So for my wash day routine, I like to incorporate treatments in every routine. I've done aloe vera, fenugreek, cloves, rosemary. So these are some of the treatments I do on my hair. I use it as a deep conditioner and I like to incorporate it in my deep conditioning process. It's very easy to do. Just put all your ingredients together and then put in water, let it boil for a while, and then you let it cool and then you sieve the water. This is just what I use on my hair for my hair. So yeah, also aloe vera. I use aloe vera on my hair. It's very good for your natural hair. It acts as a moisture routine or a leave-in conditioner. So I just like to also include this in my routine. I'm going to show you guys how I use it. So we're off to the next thing, which is washing my hair. So the first thing I do is to take down my sections and also just go straight into washing your hair. So if for my wash day, I like to work in sections because my hair is just everywhere. So yeah, I always work in sections. I do my wash day twice in a month. So yeah, just to reduce too much manipulations on my hair, and make sure your scalp is clean because you need to have a clean scalp for your hair to grow. So make sure you're washing your hair, you're doing your weekly routines. For my, like, I like to go in with my moisturizing shampoo and just wash my hair and then rinse. And also I incorporate treatments such as the hibiscus water. This has done a lot of wonders to my hair. It keeps your hair scalp clean, it stops itching, dandruff and all the likes. And yes, I also talked about aloe vera. Aloe vera is very good, especially if you're trying to grow your natural hair. It helps to restore moisture to your hair. It has this conditioning feel, like it makes your hair so soft. If you're trying to get that soft look on your hair, I highly recommend aloe vera. So the way I use aloe vera, I use it as a deep conditioner and also as my moisture routine. So basically, I section my hair and then add it to my hair. And guys, when I tell you the feel of my hair is something else. So yeah, this is me basically. I've talked about wash day. It's important to wash your hair, and I also, the treatment there is my cloves, rosemary, and fenugreek. It's important to use this. So the benefits of using this water is it reduces breakage, keeps your scalp clean from dandruff. It helps keep your hair hydrated, and also incorporating it in your deep conditioning helps. This treatment helps to open your cuticles to get the most benefits of this particular treatment you're doing. I have also stated in incorporating oils to my moisture routine, just a step so that it can seal in that moisture and just to make sure your hair is moisturized longer for days, especially if your routine makes a huge difference. When incorporating treatment, literally changed my hair. Like, you should try treatment if you're not doing it. It's one thing about treatment is that the most of the things you incorporate, you don't need to do it every single time. You just do it once and it can stay for days. Just incorporate something to your hair and let's see the changes. So if you've tried this treatment and it worked for you, I'd like to hear from you in the comment section. I'd like to hear, yes, I did this so and so treatment and it worked. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is my moisture routine. Moisture routine is very important, especially if you're a natural hair girly and you're trying to grow out your hair. Like, if you have high porosity hair, it's important that you take care of your hair and your moisture routine. Yeah, your moisture routine has to be friends like 5 and 6. So yeah, it can work as I use my moisture routine as a leave-in conditioner treatment. It also uses as a rinse, but I prefer to leave it in my hair for a while before I wash it off. So my moisture routine lasts longer. So after applying my leave-in conditioner, only to my length of when you're applying your leave-in conditioner, only apply it to the length of your hair. I don't apply it to my scalp to prevent build up because it's very thick conditioner and I don't want build up of my hair. Like, it literally weighs your hair down. I'm talking about my oils, that's Jamaican castor oil. So yeah, once I'm done putting my conditioner, I literally just put in my shower cap and I go in my steam cap. The reason why I do this is just to make sure the product gets into my cuticles, because I mentioned earlier I have high porosity hair, which means it takes time for water to get into my hair. So doing this makes, like, the steam cap brings in heat to the hair, thereby open my cuticles, my hair cuticles, so the water can penetrate inside and the product can just get into the hair and do the wonders it's meant to do. So basically, I keep this for, let's say, 10 minutes, and once it's 10 minutes, I remove it from my hair. And guys, when I show you the results, my hair looks so soft. Like, if you've tried this on your hair, deep conditioning and using a steam cap, I'd love to hear from you in the comment section. So once I'm done doing this, I always remove my steam cap and I'll show you guys the curls. My curl pattern was chef kiss. Like, can you see how soft my hair is? Like, you can see this hair is hydrated. It has all form of water in it. So yeah, it's important you don't skip your deep conditioning days, guys. Can you see the curl patterns? It's important you don't skip it. So next off, now we're going to go in with our LOC method, which is basically liquid, oils, and conditioner. So I'm going in with my Cantu conditioner. So yeah, I told you that liquid, which is the water which I've added to my hair, and now we're going in with our conditioner. So basically, you apply this to the length of your hair, not to your scalp. It's important you do this. Don't apply it to your scalp because it's going to cause build up, and when there's build up on your hair, it stunts hair growth. Like, your hair is not going to grow because there's so much product on your hair. Like, your hair is not breathing. Like, it's actually trying to breathe with all those products on your hair. So it's important that you give it space and just apply it to the length of your hair. So once we're done doing this, we go in with some quick massage. It's important to do some massage on your hair, so just to increase blood flow in your hair circulation and thereby increasing hair growth. So next thing, I go in with my hair fertilizer. This fertilizer is holy grail. Like, I've mentioned it so much times in my channel. If you're struggling with dandruff, if you're trying to grow your hair, you're trying to see, like, your hair grow, I would definitely recommend this. Like, as you can see, I'm applying it to the scalp of my hair because it has this mint feeling which is very good. Like, if your hair is itching you so much, just apply it to your hair, to the scalp of your hair, guys. That itching is going to be gone. Like, this does wonders. When I say it does wonders, it literally does wonders. So it has ingredients like peppermint, shea butter, and light. So it's important to put this to your hair, and when you're doing it, also do some quick massage just to make sure that blood flows in your hair, thereby increasing hair growth. So it's important to do this. So the next thing I'm going to go in with my Jamaican castor oil. I'm sure you've heard a lot about this in my channel. So yeah, this oil is basically a very thick oil. If you're trying to grow your edges, you're trying to grow trying to get thick hair, you're trying to get longer hair, this is your go-to girly. Like literally, I apply this to the length of my hair and also to my edges, because we're all about growing edges here. I'm trying to grow my edges, and yeah, as you can see, the thick oil, like, it's literally sucking in all those moisture, sealing in all those moisture. And guys, you literally, when you use this oil, you literally not see any water drop on your hair. Like, what, you know how your natural hair, when it's wet, to be dripping down. When you use this oil, you're not going to see any form of water on your hair. Like, it's going to seal in that moisture to the brim. So yeah, it's important you do this. And once you're done, always go in with your massage. Don't forget the ends of your hair. They're also parts of your hair. They need all the tender love and care. They're like the weakest part of your hair, so they need all the love and care. And yeah, so once I'm done with this, I'll be going in my shea butter. Shea butter is very good. It's an African oil. It helps to lock in moisture. It keeps your hair moisturized for days. And yeah, it's very thick butter. And you know what I mentioned about using thick products, don't apply it directly to your scalp, just apply it to the length of your hair. And trust me, when I use this product, your hair is going to lock in that moisture. Your hair will be locked in for days. And please don't apply it to your scalp. One thing about scalp, when it's clogged up, it limits hair growth and just build up. Like I mentioned in the protective hairstyle for 3 months, so you don't want to like have so much build up on your hair, because I said we're washing our hair regularly and keeping it up, we're keeping up with our routine. It's very important that one thing about this is that your hair is not meant to be left alone. You're going to be consistent with your routine. Even if you're in protective hairstyle, you have to be consistent with your routine. When I mean your routine, I mean washing your hair, deep conditioning, sealing in that moisture, doing the LCC method, all that jazz. Is important you do that even when in a protective hairstyle, so you can see growth. And yeah, once your hair is done, make sure you section it. It really helps, especially when you're trying to do your moisture routine. Keep your hair in section, so it's easier for you to manipulate your hair. So yeah, the best treatment I have tried on my hair when it comes to moisture and all is putting warm water, hibiscus flower. Yes, like I mentioned earlier, I've used hibiscus flower on my hair, and I have a video on my channel where I talked about how I used hibiscus flower and I saw growth, guys, like literally. So you can check this out after this video. I'll just leave the link in my description box for you to check out the video of when I made hibiscus water from scratch. So yeah, also I incorporated this in my moisture routine, hibiscus water, and guys, the growth was amazing. So yeah, when it comes to basically the routine, do your wash day, and having a weekly routine is very important. And your hair gets dry after a week, so like you have to go in with your moisture routine. Make sure your hair is never dry. If your hair is dry, just know that dry hair breaks, and that should be ringing your head. Dry hair breaks, dry hair breaks, literally. Make sure you have a weekly routine. I wash my hair twice every week, like twice in a week, and before my next wash day I have my moisture routine. So you have to have a good moisture routine when it comes to using your hibiscus flower. I'm going to wet my hair first. Since I'm not washing my hair, I will saturate my hair with water just a little bit before I go in my hibiscus water. And yeah, I'm going to wet my hair and just leave it for it to absorb all the moisture. Why I decided to try it was because I heard it. I wanted to try to reduce shedding in my hair, so someone recommended using hibiscus water, and I've heard a lot about hibiscus water before, so I was like, let me give it a try, and I decided to do a research about it. And I also found that it has so much benefits. It helps with hair growth, it helps to strengthen your hair conditioning, scalp irritation, split ends and prevention, helps shedding, helps shine, premature grains. I was like, okay, it has so much benefit. And also that hair conditioning part is not a light cause. My hair felt amazing after using this. So yeah, my moisture routine was good. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is my takedown process. So it's one thing to do a protective hairstyle for 3 months, it's another thing to take it down. So your takedown is very important because it can make or break you. Because if you do a protective hairstyle for 3 months, obviously there are going to be a lot of knots, there's going to be a lot of split ends. So you have to be gentle about this. You don't do it with force. So the thing I use as my to detangle my hair is my hands. Like my your fingers are your best detangling brush. Like you using detangling brush in this process, like now, it's going to break all your hair. So your fingers are the best. So basically, what the way I loosen my hair is that I've added water, I've added conditioner, so the hair is not dry. So I can feel in oil, so it slips easier, and there's already oils on my hair, so it slips easier, and it's easier for me to find the knot and then remove it. So while doing this process, you can always just take it as a self-care. You can watch a movie, just you can read a book, like just do something while doing this. Make sure you're in the right state of mind, because when you're not in the right state of mind, losing your hair, you can break it out, you can tangle it up. So it's important you're in a right state of mind. So yeah, when it comes to braids like I currently have here, I like it because I've been doing this for a while now, because I've actually seen growth doing this. So you just have to find a hairstyle that works for you. With me, braids does the job for me because I don't have to think about my hair. My hair is in braids. All I have to do is just keep it there and look cute. So yeah, it's important you do this. You can easily, like, when you're doing this process, you have to be careful, because you can easily like yank out your hair. You need to be very careful when taking down your hair. Like, if you've kept this hair for 3 months, you need to be very careful and behold it. So my hair is getting longer. It takes a longer time. It literally goes by fast. So one way I've been able to rock my hair is that most people ask me, how do I style my hair? Like, literally you can just go on YouTube and search for styles and how to style your hair. So the only reason why I stopped wearing my hair out is because my new growth came out, and getting it, when you have longer hair, there's more things to do. So yeah, it becomes rough, and then wigs are the way go to, or hair scarves. So that's how I've been able to create or revitalize this with this challenge, and we are done with, and we don't have like, so yeah, with our 2024, we have rounded it up. I can't wait to reach my hair goals, and I have so many videos on this. We're currently on a challenge, so let's grow with our hair together. So this was the amount of hair I actually lost by just loosening my hair, guys. This is shedding, guys. This is not loss of hair. So yeah, thank you guys for watching my video. See you in my next video. Bye.